Yo, 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 what's up, Sooner fans? This is your host from the prairie back home, Jeremiah Hall, formerly number 27 on the field, but always number one in your hearts. Here with me today, you know who it is, my right-hand man, number 9 on the field, our captain and fearless leader, the Brayden Weight Room Willie Willis. And this is the podcast on the prairie. Brayden.
Hey.
What's good, Sooner Nation? We were just talking about how my mom, prior to airing, we were just talking about how my mom, she's always copycatting our intros, which she does it all the time, and it normally doesn't. I'm just like, okay, mom, whatever. But this time, she did it again this week. And she said the part where Brayden's always like, Jay. And I was cracking up. I'm like, dang, like we're that repetitive. But anyways, what's up, y'all? I hope you guys' week is going well. Brayden, what you got going, my brother? It's It's Wednesday, guys. Middle of the day on a Wednesday.
Hey, Jay.
What's good?
Guess what?
What up?
We didn't turn the ball over once versus Kent State. Can you tell the fans how important that is?
Bro, it is super important to protect the football. As a matter of fact, did you know that typically whoever wins the turnover battle in a football game normally gets the W?
Just as important as taking care of the ball on the field is taking care of your property off of it.
And that's where Plainview Legal comes in. And if you're contacted by the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority about acquiring your land to build a turnpike, you have rights.
Haley and Travis Dennis are diehard Sooners. Haley has even taught a real estate transactions class at the OU College of Law. They'll fight tirelessly to protect what you value most because your property is their priority.
When your property rights are in jeopardy, it's imperative to team up with experienced property attorneys who will have your back, helping you navigate tough times with guidance and support, working to get you efficient, client-driven results.
Sooner Nation, to schedule your free consultation, visit their website at www.plainviewlegal.com and give them a call at 405-310-0183 or just email them at info@plainviewlegal.com. Please see the show notes for disclaimer information. Yep. I got some bad news.
Bad news?
I didn't tell y'all this on purpose because I wanted to see y'all's reaction.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn my volume up.
Do have some bad news.
We love gossip.
So yesterday,
okay,
around 11 o'clock, I was in a car accident.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, you okay?
Got T-boned on campus. Yeah, I'm good. I take football hits I take car crashes for a living, man. You know what I'm saying? Football hits are like car crashes, so I take that for a living. I just shrugged it off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess so.
Just picked up the car and just like took it home. No, I was just playing. But I got T-boned off of was it off of Boyd? Kind of by where the little museum is on campus.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm all right. The other guys are all right. So that's all that matters. And, you know what I'm saying? Kind of hitching rides until I, get a rental and get my car fixed. So.
Bro, all right. So you know what I'm going to ask next, right?
Whose fault it was?
Yeah.
Not mine.
Okay. All right. Hey, that's good because I know you ain't paying for your insurance.
Nah, we're already on that. But yeah, like I said, you said, no, I know it's that. But like I said, it could have been a whole lot worse than it was. So at least both of us are, safe and healthy.
So
and
what was the person not paying attention? Or wait, no. Was it a girl?
No, it was a guy.
Oh, okay. I'm always saying women can't drive, but let me not be sexist today.
Oh, my Lord.
Did he, any chance he knew who you were?
I'm not sure, really.
No. Yeah, I guess
I'm not
if you get into a car accident, I don't think he's too worried about who you are.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't really know. But, yeah, so that's what I've been got going on. Been hitching rides. which is also weird because I have to get a suit. I have another suit that I have getting tailored right now at OKC by the place that made our suits, Q Clothier, I think that's their name. So shout out to them. But I'm probably gonna have someone go get it for me because first off, it's during practice. Second off, it's an OKC, and I have no car. So, side note, I guess this is a good time to plug it in. If any dealerships or anything want to, plug me up with the NIL deal, I mean, now is the time to do it. At first I was just kind of joking around about it, but now, I'm really out of a car. So if any NIL deals come from this, that would be nice. So if anybody's listening with a dealership, please hit my line.
Nation. Y'all hear the man. If you know anyone, all it takes is a call or a text. Feel free to plug my man Brayden in. All right.
I feel super appreciated right now because you don't realize how great having a car is until you don't have a car. How much, underappreciated having a car is because I'm like, man, I gotta, I'm saying, on other people's schedule. I'm trying to hey, where you at? After practice, oh, can you take me home? I can't get treatment. It's just dang. I'm just stuck at the house. Yeah, very, very grateful.
Are you going to be okay for the game?
I am perfectly fine.
You're fine. So you practiced.
You're good. Yeah, I went to practice, participated in everything. It was, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay because when you said bad news, I'm like, okay, I'm willing to hear anything but a pregnancy and an injury.
Yeah, none of
those two things.
Knock on wood. Look. Knock on wood. No, sir.
Oh, man. All right.
None of those two things.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. I haven't really had too much going on. My mom, she works from home, and I'm home half the day, so we're cracking jokes and kicking it for the most part during the day, and that's pretty much it. So I'm looking forward to the games this weekend, though. I wish I could play at Nebraska because their stadium is always sold out. But anyways, also talking about football, everybody in my family keeps telling me I should look into coaching because, bro, you got to see me during these games, especially. Did you see the Broncos game?
Yes.
Bro, did you see the way they handled the last minute?
Yes. I was like, what are they doing? I was trying to justify it at first. I was like, oh, maybe they're – wait, why are they wasting 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds? Yeah. What are they doing?
I'm sitting
there. And then I'm like,
bro.
you have a $250 million quarterback, and you decide that you're going to kick a 64-yard field goal.
Bro, I honestly, I have no clue. I did the same thing when the Panthers were playing the other day and how they should have just gotten the first down and in the game.
Yeah, you told us about that.
Yeah. Bro, just oof. I can only watch certain games now because a bad game isn't worth watching to me anymore, and bad coaching is just stressing me out. So, looking forward to y'all game this weekend, though. I'm glad it's not on pay-per-view because what I failed to mention, bro, I tweeted before the last game. I was like, so who has the link? And about half of Sooner Nation. Yeah, about half of the fans were like, oh, yeah, J Hall, I got you. And then about half of them were like, come on, bro, it's only $10. And I'm like, bro, I'm unemployed. I'm balling on a budget over here.
And plus, nobody want to do that. Nobody wants to do all that. Come on now.
Come on now.
Nobody wants to do all that.
Let me watch the game for the free ski. If anything, I'm a former player, so they should send me a free code or something,
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
Hey, but no, what I will say, though, I love our fans, bro, because do you know how I watched the game? I don't think I told you this. I had 4 people, send me their login to ESPN Plus.
Oh, that's nice.
Bro, you know how
always
nice
looking
that
out.
is?
That's looking out right there.
I know.
That's looking out.
bro, I was like, oh my gosh. Like me personally, I would never. Like I wouldn't send that to. I don't send like my passwords and stuff to strangers. Like I don't know. There's just something about that you should just keep private. Me personally, but
you look like a trustworthy guy. I think.
Yeah,
you look like a trustworthy guy. So
I think it's the smile.
OU football said, "Come on, Terry." Our football account is very interactive now. I love it.
Yeah, I love when the OU football page comments on our tweets and stuff.
Yeah,
that makes me feel
funny.
good about myself. Yeah,
yeah. They're super interactive. Instagram and Twitter, to be honest, too.
Yeah,
they'll send you pictures that they post, and then they'll be like, "Hey, you're next, man," or you know what I'm saying. It's pretty cool. I don't know who runs it, but they do a good job.
It's a new era over there in Norman, man.
Oh yeah, guess what? You're gonna be mad at this. Tuesdays are steak nights, and I ain't talking about no Rudy Poop steaks. Like no, we had like $60 ribeyes.
What? Like y'all got a chef on it?
On the grill, outside, on the second floor of the stadium, flipping.
Oh my gosh!
We out there like, yeah, I got two of them bad boys. Mashed potatoes, asparagus, all of the fixings. I mean, the garlic butter. I mean, throwing down. And they were good, too. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Y'all want us to be a top-notch program? Feed us like that. We got to keep up the weight, man. Came back weighing big 240. I was a couple pounds down. During the season, you kind of drop weight, especially after the games. Came back big 240. I'm like, yeah, that's what them steaks talking about. I'm telling you.
They must be good because I've never seen you get so enthusiastic about food.
It's a new era, man.
Man, we have been talking about chefs since my sophomore year.
Yeah.
Since my sophomore year.
Yeah. No, the food has I think that's one thing I forgot to mention to you. The food has dramatically increased, like, as in terms of quality. Like, it's like 10 times better than what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys actually eat now. Like, guys actually sit up there and will eat. Like, I'm not paying a lot for food anymore. Like, maybe one day, out of the week, there's something that I'm like, I'm good. Yeah. I'll go get something else. But like for the most part, like every day of the week, I'm eating 4 meals a day. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're all decent, like really good.
Well, I'm glad you guys are living your best life. When I was with the Giants, we had a full staff cafeteria. That was fun. I was like, oh, this is nice. Now I'm home. Bro, I haven't went out to eat, bro. I got home a month ago. I haven't been out to eat in a month. I've gone grocery shopping twice. And I'm always using my groceries. And honestly, it's not that I don't want to go out to eat. It's just that like I've picked up like better eating habits. I'm always buying like healthier food and stuff like that. So
right. I respect
but this. Yeah, me and my mom went out and got tacos once, but I saw the steaks. I saw it on somebody's Instagram. I was like, like, how are they eating steak and sitting in the stadium? Like,
yeah.
Anyways, speaking of the games, I'm coming to the 24th.
K-State
Kansas
game.
State. Yes, Kansas State. I'll be at that game. Lord, pick a word, Jerry. It's my fraternity's 50th anniversary, right? So we were founded in 1972. 2022 would be our 50th. However, we're purple. And I don't think we thought that through. Like, I don't think we thought the timing of the game through. We're playing K-State.
Think y'all need to go with the gold this week or that week.
Yeah.
So we'll primarily go with purple accents, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe a OU hat?
Yeah.
To top it off?
Yeah. Sooner Nation, I apologize ahead of time because my fraternity, I'm going to be wearing purple. So if you see J Hall and if you see a bald light-skinned guy on campus wearing a purple shirt, it's probably going to be me. And please don't judge me. I promise you it says Omega Sci-Fi on the shirt. So don't judge me, okay? All right.
As long
Speaking
as it's a
of,
fraternity shirt, we good.
yeah, I hope, and I'm glad it's a night game too because I want to see them LED lights. Come on.
Yeah, they were cool. They were cool, bro. It was cool. And then they turned the lights off at one point. And
Yeah.
had only the top row of lights on, so it barely was illuminated. And everybody turned their flashlights on and stuff like that. It was pretty cool, bro. It was different. We never experienced nothing like that, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Honestly, the only time I've experienced that outside of any other stadium when I was being recruited in high school was at Clemson. They played Florida State in 2016 and the lights was going crazy. I was like, oh my God, I want to come here. But they never offered me. So, yeah. Anyways, no hard feelings. But I am looking forward to that because it looked pretty cool on TV. When I saw it the first time, I thought it was a power outage because I was like,
That's what my parents said. My parents were like, ooh, maybe they forgot to pay the light bill? Or
yeah.
Nah, that was on purpose.
Yeah, a lot of our fans are older people, especially the season tickets holders.
Yeah, some people didn't like it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, Sooner Nation is not Sooner Nation, but just, Sooners, they're very traditional,
Yeah, they are. They are. Also, side note, when you said about the black cleats,
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
People are catching on to that.
This episode is supported by our friends at I9 Sports. Jeremiah, can you tell about the impact youth sports had on your life?
Bro, I remember as a kid, some of my best memories are from the football and basketball teams that I've been a part of. Not only have I had great memories, but I've also had pretty cool life lessons too that I've come to use now as an adult during times of adversity.
Yeah, Jay, I agree, man. From the numerous trips, when traveling with Little League to, some of the memories, I think that's a great starting spot for a lot of guys. And I think without that, a lot of guys that we played with or have played with in college and the next level wouldn't be where they are.
Yeah, bro, for sure. Did you know I9 Sports is offering those same experiences to kids throughout Oklahoma? They offer leagues in basketball, volleyball, baseball, soccer, and flag football. Age groups vary on the sport from 3 to 14 years old. Leagues are 7 weeks long, and games and practices are on the same day. It's very convenient for families as it's just a 1-day-a-week commitment.
They have locations in the OKC, Edmond area, Yukon, Moore, and Norman. To learn more, you can visit www.i9sports.com or call 405-225-7048. All right, back to the show. It's becoming a thing now, and they're
yeah.
We're getting messages and letters and stuff. They're talking about some cut the black cleats. No. And then guys were talking about some, let's go ask BB. They talking about some Be Will. This is what I'm talking about, being a captain and stuff. You always got to take on stuff that you have no stake in. They're like, Be Will, why don't we go ask Coach V if we can all wear black cleats versus Nebraska? I'm like, first off, we're wearing white. I'm like, what? And I'm like, first off, and second off, we don't have enough black cleats for everybody. That's going to be traveling. Some guys just got these black cleats from past, years and whatever. And so, and then I'm like, third off, y'all think out of everything this man is worried about right now, he worried about some black cleats.
I told you it was going to become a thing.
Yeah.
Jay Hall said it first. Matter of fact,
so yeah, we are cutting that. We about to cut that. Yeah.
Because I said it after the first game, and then people started tagging me about it during the second game and afterwards. And, obviously by the time the third game comes around, because Nebraska wears black cleats too.
Yeah.
I don't think it's in their uniform that they have to, but I do remember them wearing black cleats when they came.
Aren't their fans' nicknames the black shirts or something like that? They have something regarding that in their name, although maybe Alex could do some research on that, but they have something regarding that in their football culture. So the black is not anything out the norm for them.
Yeah. Speaking of the Huskers, head coach is out of there, huh?
Among Nebraska's best-known traditions are the black shirts, the nickname of the Huskers defensive unit. That's what it was.
All right. Yeah. We'll reread that so you guys can hear it. Among Nebraska's best-known traditions is that of the black shirts, the nickname for the Huskers defensive unit. Did not know that. Look at Alex, quick and swift on it.
I'm saying. Love that.
Hey, but honestly, I'm not even surprised that they got rid of their head coach because, I mean, I kind of feel bad for the guy because they've lost, I think, like 8 or 9 of their previous games by like a touchdown. Like they lost to us last year by a touchdown. Matter of fact, here, I got to pull it up, right? So
last year and this year too.
Yeah. Their first game last year, they lose to Nebraska, Illinois by 8, so more than a touchdown. Then they lose to us by 7, lose to Michigan State by 3, lost to Michigan by 3, lost to Minnesota by 7, lost to Purdue by 5, lost to Ohio State by 9, lost to Wisconsin by 3, lost to Iowa by 7, lost to Georgia Southern by 3 last week, and now they're about to take an L against the Sooners. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's got to be tough on the athletic director, man. To fire like it's not.
He's
like
a former Nebraska Cornhusker too. He's a former defensive lineman at Nebraska.
That's great. Like, ooh, that's a tough situation to be in because it's not like you're playing bad, you know. Like the team's playing good for the most part. But ooh, that's tough. I could.
The buyout too. If they wanted to fire him, if they waited to fire him on October 1st, the buyout would have been $7.5 million. But they were like, we need him out of here now, so they had to pay him $15 million in his buyout.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Yeah,
so if they had waited to fire him 3 more weeks or 2 to 3 more weeks, they would have saved another $7 million.
They were like, who cares?
Oh, my goodness. Who is paying? Yeah. That's how you know there's too much money in college. Well, I'm not going to say too much because anyways, I'll take the 7.5 or whatever and walk away happily. I'd be like, yo, like when you need me to walk out the door.
No doubt. I mean, $15 million he cashed in. So, I mean, I know he probably, getting fired sucks. But at the end of the day, he's like, oh, well, I'm well off.
Yeah. I mean, I could see both sides, though. I could see that, like, if you wanted to keep the head coach for another 3 weeks and then fire him from a financial standpoint, I can understand that. But I can also understand keeping him, too. Like, if you're a fan, right, and you're like, why do we still have this head coach? Like, honestly, I wouldn't even be mad either way. It's kind of just, like, up to the discretion of the AD type of thing, Like, I don't – kind of feel bad for the man. But how are things looking this week in terms of preparation? I know, or I'm glad you're healthy. So, what's going on in practice? Anything standing out on film? What's the breakdown?
Man, first off, I want to say yesterday, man, we practiced our tails off, man. We had a great day of practice, and that practice translates to the game. Mm-hmm. So, if we have a pretty good practice, tomorrow, then I'm going to feel really, really good, you know what I'm saying? Because yesterday we had a great practice. Our game plan is very heavy. Our install this week was very heavy. As I told y'all, the first 2 weeks, we're kind of keeping it vanilla, you know what I'm saying? Very vanilla, and especially versus Kent State with the 3 safety look because we're going to have to face that again. Everything was very vanilla, kind of opening it up now, you know what I'm saying? Getting into the stuff that we've been worked on, new stuff, and it looks great, man. I'm excited. I'm very excited. So, the game plan looks good, man. They 4-down team, 4 defensive linemen, 3rd downs versus 12 personnel. They'll bring in a extra D lineman. They'll take out their field backer, and they'll bring in an extra D lineman and take the ends, and they'll play them as like outside backers. Then they play a lot of cover 4. They play a lot of cover 2, a little bit of cover 3, and like some man. So sometimes they're not as disciplined on their rules. Apparently, they're one of their best player on defense is supposed to be back this week. It's their linebacker 42. He's supposed to be back this week. I think he might have broke his wrist or something like that. So we're expecting to see him back. Good player. But they got talent all over the board, man. So it's, it's going to be our job to, first establish the run as you do in any game plan, and then we just got to, what our Coach Libby says, what travels is run, physicality, and toughness. And so that's what, that's all we got to do. And we're going to be okay, Yeah. And then as last year, I was just saying, we're embracing that road dog mentality. You know how we are on the road. We love playing on the road. You know what I'm saying? Like most teams get worried on the road. We're excited to go play, man. So it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I was going to say I hope you guys run the ball a little bit better this week. That'll probably be the biggest thing that I'll be looking at. I've been wanting to ask you this for, I think, 2 weeks now. What is that play where it's an inside zone play and you don't block the end? You kind of sift up to the backer. Sometimes you go between the tackle. What is that? Can you walk me through that? You know what I'm talking about?
It's just Washington. It's just another version of Washington.
Oh, okay. All right. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. I've seen y'all run that a few times and it seems to work consecutively, and I'm just I like that one.
Yeah.
It's like you said. Well, first off, we got to tell the fans what Washington is. Washington, what we called a couple of years ago, was basically just a delayed release pop pass. And so basically what this run play is that I'm asking Brayden about is kind of like a delayed release, but it's actually a run play. Am I describing that right, Brayden?
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yes. Slow sift to the backers. I like that one. But yeah, hopefully you guys run the ball a little bit better this week. I know you will. I know you got all the confidence in the world. It should be a fun environment to play in. Like I said earlier, Nebraska's always selling out. So last thing in terms of college football, looking around the world, my upset pick of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Texas versus UTSA. I think Texas goes back-to-back on the loss. Here's why I tell you. Texas, as we all know, is famously known for playing very good at the beginning of the season or playing any big game and then fumbling the next week or two. Specifically after we bust that booty. And then they always lose to Kansas or K-State or something like that. I think they do the same thing this coming week. They play a great game. They play up to their competition. And then this week, they're going to play down to their competition. I think the backup quarterback was a fluke. He played a great game, but I think it was a fluke. I don't know if he's going to do it back to back. So prove me wrong, my guy. Prove J. Hall wrong. I think UTSA wins by at least probably a touchdown or 10 points. 2 scores, and Texas walks off the field with another L.
If any of our staff is watching, that was all Jay Hall. I'm just sitting here just hey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't. I always talk. Yeah.
You can talk reckless, man. You're not a player no more. Me,
Jay Hall gonna talk reckless.
Me, I just sit over here and I just listen to you talk, man.
Yeah, please disregard the captain. All thoughts are my own. I do not consult him prior to me saying something I'm not supposed to say. Anyways, y'all, moving on to problems on the prairie. Alex?
All right, first submission. I'm trying to be a police officer in my hometown, but I'm scared of what my family will think or say. They don't know about it. I don't want them to worry about what might happen or what might not happen. I take the test at the end of the month, and if I pass, I'm going to the academy. I haven't told them yet, and to be honest, I don't know what to say. I'd love some advice. But you and Weight Room Willie have a good day, and Boomer.
Applying to be a police officer and worried about your family's opinion. I can relate to that. I can relate to that. Brayden, you got any initial thoughts?
I'm trying to decipher, as in, like, is he worried about what they would say, like in a social aspect, or they're worried for his safety?
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. So there's two reasons. Yeah, you basically just said them. Either it's from a social standpoint that you're worried, or it's for your protection. Either or, what I'll say is pursue what you want, because
do what you love.
It's one thing to be nervous about applying for something or trying something new, but it's one thing to be nervous or not do it because of someone else. Then you're living in somebody else's, I'm not going to say shadow, but you'll always have second thoughts about what could have been. So Jay Hall is always of the opinion of go for it. You know, I don't know if I've ever said this on air, but my dad, when I first committed to OU, one, I hadn't gone to the campus, and two, my dad told me to wait. And I'm sitting there like, bro, I don't want to wait. And it was eating me alive. I'm like, I told my mom was like, do what you want. But I think my mom was telling me to do what I want because my parents are divorced. So she's always like the opposite of whatever my dad says. She's like, oh, he says blue. All right, pick red just cause. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, you have to go to sleep in your own bed and be happy with the day that you've had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no doubt. I'd say do what you love. If this is something you really love to do, then your family is going to be happy watching you do something that you love to do. And, you know, it might be initially, you know, it might initially not go over as well as you think it will, and maybe it will. You never know. But at the end of the day, if you're doing something you love and you're passionate about and you're successful in, they're going to follow behind, and they're going to be behind you 100% if they're, you know, because they're your family. But much like Jay Hall, in terms of my recruitment, I was a go for it type of guy too. You know, I didn't, when I committed, I didn't take a visit. And also during my recruitment, when things were going kind of slow, and a lot of coaches were like, oh man, you know, with this new early signing day, like you should go ahead and sign. Like, you know, I don't know if anybody else is going to have any spots. I was like, nah, I think I'm going to wait on it. And then that's how I got OU. So, you know, just go for it, man. Just go for it.
Shoot your shot, my guy.
Yep.
Next one.
All right, I have one that I'm 95% sure is fake, but do you guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
Sure.
I ran over my girlfriend's dog last week, leaving her house. I didn't mean to. It ran out in front of me, but I don't have the nerve to tell her. So I took it with me and buried it at my house, and she thinks it ran away. What do I do? Man up and tell her, or keep looking for the dog with her like a good boyfriend should?
First and foremost, all right, Student Nation, look, all right, like, if this is not made up, then I am sorry. That's horrible. Okay, that is. I'm laughing, but that, like, if this is not made up, that's really seriously horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a kind of a tricky situation, right? But if this is made up, guys, we're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, actual problems for real. Like, we're actually trying to help people. So, like I said, if this is really real, then please feel free to let us know so we can actually help you. But
this is absurd. Number one. Here, I'm going to answer. Let me not be rude, okay? I'm going to assume that this is a true thing and that the dog, RIP, bless him or her soul. You just got to rip the Band-Aid off, bro. Just go ahead and tell her. Because I'm not going to lie. If it was me, like, if somebody killed my dog, Max, my German Shepherd, who I've raised and brought back to life, he had polio, and I've been through hell and back with my dog, and you didn't tell me, had me looking stupid out here in these streets looking for my dog who I love, I
Oh
would
yeah.
kill you. You would catch a quick and swift. Y'all think I hit people hard on the football field. Wait until you tell me that I've been looking for my dead dog for over a week and you didn't say anything. Ooh, boy. Try me. Try me. Nah, it'd be bad, bro. You better go ahead and confess. That's what I got.
Yeah.
That's all I got. I hope it isn't real. But
I
Alex.
hope it isn't really.
All right, last one. This is more serious. I want to go back to college because the career I'm interested in requires a degree. The issue is I must keep the job I'm working at right now because I have some bills I need to pay. How do you think I should go about it?
Ooh, I love questions like this. Because my mom is in a similar situation. She wants to transition from her job into project management. And here's what I say about going back to school. If you have a desire for education, an overwhelming desire to be in a classroom and learn, by all means, go back to school. However, one thing I learned in business school is that you don't really need school. And here's what I mean by that. Unless this is something so specific that you have to go back to school for it and there's no other way, I say don't go back to school. What I say, because here's why. School, a degree, any degree is going to be at least 2, 3 to 4 years, right? So 2, 3 to 4 years, okay? So here's what I dare you to do over the next month. Over the next month, I need you to send 100 to 150 emails to a company to various companies and people in your sector. Tell them your experience, tell them what you're looking to do, and tell them, hey, I'll even come an intern for 3 to 4 weeks, How can, or if you can't do that, ask them if they can point you in the direct in a proper direction to get a certificate or some type of experience to work your way into that specific industry. And I promise you, if you send 100 to 150 emails, you'll get at least one opportunity to go and do something different that you aren't doing right now. Because school is going to cost you time, and time is something you can't get back. Time is something that you should value, because one thing that's certain in this world is that we're all going to die. So instead of spending 2 to 3 years in a classroom, spend 2 to 3 weeks sending these emails every single day. Make a list of who all you want to send them to, and then just make the same email and just change it specifically for each company. And I think you'll have much more success doing that than going to get another degree, unless you have to get the degree.
Yeah, I mean, that's great advice. I think if the case comes where you have to get the degree, I think it comes down to, time management and balancing out. I think these days, going to school is a little bit more doable while having a job. You have a lot of online options, a lot of Zoom options. For example, I'm taking all online classes this semester. So I think if you do have to do it, I think that, there's a way to be able to maneuver. It's just going to have to take a really concerted effort of time management. Everything is going to have to be written down. You're going to have to get a planner. I'm working for these hours to these hours. As soon as I get done, I'm going to have to go home, eat. That's going to have to take me 30 minutes to an hour. Okay, now I showered. That can't be more than 20 minutes. Now I got to get home. I got to do some homework. I got to do my project, whatever the case would be. Well, I know I got to sleep as well. I got to get some good sleep, because those are long days that you're going to be doing if you're doing school and a job. So that, now you got to then you might have, adult responsibilities and stuff like that, stuff pops up. So I just think that it really just comes to time management and just finding some of the best available options that are given to you in terms of school, like online classes and however else you can maneuver it.
Yeah. Explore all your options before you make that type of commitment. And if you do make that commitment, B Will is spot on.
No doubt.
Sooner Nation, that is all we got for this episode. Thank you for your submissions. Keep on submitting them. Like I said, either current problems or past problems that you may or may not have dealt with appropriately, but please don't make any up because I love dogs, and that is not the type of scenario.
I have 2 dogs there right with me now.
You know,
I was not messing with that.
Like, honestly, if I was an actor and if you want me to cry, like, I'm probably going to think of my dog dying. And, you know, that's just the way to get the tears flowing. Okay, let me stop. Anyways, all right, y'all, that is all we got. Brayden, you got anything for the people?
Nah, man. See y'all on Saturday. Deuces.
All right, y'all.